Oh, touch off the glass.
That's a nice little 8-iron chip shot for KD.
Here's Conley. And down it goes. 2 points.
Now, that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And Phoenix has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Towns. Offline with a 3. Ball drives in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Edwards. Inside, the kick out to Conley. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Durant. Okogie on the wing. The deep 3 from Durant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Durant. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 5 points.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Paul against Edwards. Paul passes to Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Conley against Paul. Paul with a steal. McDaniels against Booker. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Durant. Outside Booker.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the first. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Clock is at 3. Pulls up on the wing. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block. Left side Conley. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The kick out to Paul. Durant against Edwards. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
That one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Here's Okogie. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sun If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. And he makes it.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Durant drives in. Here's Okogie. Edwards against Paul. Over Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, the defense respects Aiden's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Booker no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Ball passes to Booker. To the inside. Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Outside Edwards. 4-3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Edwards against Paul. Pass to Durant. Outside Paul. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 7.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Conley passes to McDaniels. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Durant. Pass to Booker. There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Another one falls for Phoenix. And Minnesota calls time here.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Stolen by Payne. Left side Ross. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Anderson inside. Paisley on him. Pass to Reed. Here's Brents. He's covered by Warren. Shot clock at 6. Biyombo with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Payne, he's open. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Payne got in front, and Payne never looked back.
Down low. Here's Reed. And Biyombo with the block. Outside Warren. Back to Payne. Good on the bucket. And the Suns lead by 7.
Throwing off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Noel. Back to Prince. Here's Noel. Defended by Payne. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Ross for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Paisley in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Warren. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over to the left wing. Inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Brent. Back to Anderson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Payne. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Here's Noel. Misses off the right iron. The Suns leading. Pass to Paisley. And here's Payne. Back to Paisley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Paisley's got his first 2 points. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Alexander Walker. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Paisley. Back to Warren. Here's Payne. Biyombo with it. Outside Payne. The Suns need to get off a shot. Fires for 3. Paisley misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Anderson passes to Reed. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Warren against Anderson. Offensive rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Reed. Outside Anderson. Reed, a screen on Warren. Here's Anderson. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Back To Baisley, out to the wing. Payne on the bounce. That shot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Alexander Walker for the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. A minute 39 left in the third. And here's Conley. Goes up on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gobert passes to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Ah, so impressive.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's Minnesota now. They've scored 10 straight. McDaniels from long range. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 5 points.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Booker for 3. Buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Really left him alone that time. He's got 12.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Paul. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Now here's Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant there, galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Conley passes to Gobert. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. To the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of
the previous play is
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Second chance effort. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Gobert.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
For three, Booker. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Towns down low. McDaniels passes to Towns. Nice move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside for Booker. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards to take the lead. And they get it back. Pass to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Now Ayton. Let's go with a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Durant with the finish.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Durant against Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Edwards. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Paul. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Ayton passes to Paul to take the lead, and it's in.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Edwards finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Oh, the trifecta!
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Outside Durant. Count it!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
It's Edwards with a drive. He connects!
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3, Durant. Off target from downtown. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. Missed it.
And Chris Paul continues to affect every aspect of the game. He knows how important this time is. It's just incredible.
He sinks the clutch free throw. so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, off target. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent.
Smack clowns with mad style.
between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Booker. Ball outside. Over Morant. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that one's good, Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Paul, following the basket by John Morant. Paul, no one around him. Hits the target from 18 feet.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. Bain against Paul. Bain, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Tries it from 19. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant against Paul. Durant wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Jackson misses. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Paul passes to Okogie. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Another 3 for Phoenix. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The 3 from Morant. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Bain against Paul. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Rebound by the Suns. Paul looking around, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And taken away by Paul. Booker outside. Here's KD.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Morant. No good there. Some solid defense from Ayton. The shot from 20 feet away. And there it is for him. KD's got 9 points.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and blocks.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the...
Please give a big round of applause for your son, you.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Morant with another miss. Suns lead by 7. Booker outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brooks. To the middle. Here's Bain. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Durant, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. At 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Outside Durant. Ayton dishes to Paul. Back to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Out to the right wing. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation
Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant right side. And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
They need this. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's KD. And they recover it. Back to Booker. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And a wide open look for Payne. Offline with his three. Suns leading by 14. Durant finds Booker. Back to KD. No good on the three. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Morant with it. He's got 13. From the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Paul passes to KD. On the wing. Again, Durant missing. Now, here's Morant for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the
29, the Grizzlies, 15.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful. And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Payne's shot is good. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual foul. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Baisley passes to Payne. Here's the three. 6 to shoot. The shot by Baisley, no good.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 11. And here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hands it from downtown.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Morant. Misses in close.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Driving in, and Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Ross on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. Back to Payne. Adams with the screen on Ross. Payne kicks to Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Warren dishes to Biombo. Warren the pass to Baisley. Back to Warren. Ross with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, heads up play by Warren. Spotting a wide open shooter and delivering a dime.
Kennard for three. It's Biombo with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fires from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant kicks to Bain. A three ball. Kennard on the wing. Bain covering. Shots good by Kennard. 1:11 left in the third. Suns leading by 12. Here's Ross. And Bain pulls it down. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Baisley passes to Ross. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bain with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Baisley. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Now here's Morant for three. And Adams kicks to Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. Outside, Bain. Kennard for three. Rebound by the Suns. We got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Ross passes to Biombo. The kick out to Warren. Now here's Ross. And it's Payne in the corner. Makes it off the glass. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Jackson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
and let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. They get it back. Pass to Bain. From downtown, here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Inside, Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Booker. Ball outside. KD on the wing with the drive. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 14. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Morant kicks to Bain. Kennard against Booker. Jackson a screen on Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Booker outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant passes to Bain. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Paul kicks to Durant. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 12. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Passes it to Durant. Takes a 3. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Booker knocked the ball, and there's the feed to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
In the corner, Kennard with it. The 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kobe, the pass to Durant. Grizzlies with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
KD, that's for 2. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Kennard for 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And KD drops them both. Now here's Morant. Kennard kicks to Bain. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Outside, KD. Back to Paul. Plenty of space. And he makes that one. And the Suns lead by 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David.
I smack clowns with mad style.
with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Morant. Over McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. There's the three. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Lets the three fly. Gobert no good.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
For 3, Conley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies on offense. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Doris with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
It's McDaniels on the wing from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
From deep, Bain knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Bain driving to the basket. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Morant outside. Rebound Minnesota.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Conley passes to Edwards. And he lobs it up top. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Here's Towns. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
A minute 20 left in the first. Here's Morant, and there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Conley passes to Gobert. Now Towns. Conley up top, guarded by Bain. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
From deep, Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley from outside the arc. On target from range.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Morant with it, guarded by Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Bain. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Edwards. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong.
Oh, wow!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
They get it back. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Bain. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Jackson. Deflects the pass. And here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Bain against Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Right side Morant, and Morant gets double teamed. Jackson for 3. Adams, the pass to Morant. The 3 is up, and the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And here's Morant outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep, Morant. Morant missing again.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. He goes up. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got 6 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Picked by Prince. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Anderson gets the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
51 seconds left in the second period. Here's Jackson. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Anderson. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Anderson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Anderson for 3. Fires in the triple. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter. From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Takes the 3. Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 4. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. The 3 ball. Reed with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Noel. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Kennard outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anderson for 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Brooks from outside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Kennard finds Brooks. Morant with it. Takes it inside. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Kennard. For the lead. No good there. Minnesota in the lead. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Some changes for Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. 1:44 left in the third. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 7 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
From deep. And Kennard with the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. That one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And it's Towns with the power finish. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. McDaniels, that's good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Kennard. Conley with the ball. Stolen by Conley. Outside McDaniels. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Jackson for three. Kennard outside. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And Minnesota calls time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
And Allie, thanks. Edwards finds Gobert. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Jackson. McDaniels against Morant. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Kennard. Here's Towns. Conley with the ball. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
From deep, Morant. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right side Edwards. Here's Towns. The crossover. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Morant, the pass to Kennard. Back to Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Towns. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
A whole lot of everything for Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
There's a minute 26 left in the 4th quarter here. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Towns a screen on Morant for 3. Conley. Adams grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
From deep 3-point range. Adams grabs the miss. All right, very little time to get back into this.
Very true. They need to score quickly and get stops or it'll soon be out of reach.
And here's Morant outside. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And he gets it to go.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Kennard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Even early on in this game, they had...
I smack clowns with mad style.
in their very best.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Lock at 6. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
No good from Booker.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Suns on defense. It's Edwards on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Outside for Durant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Okogie, defended by Towns. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Conley with a wide-open look, and another 3 for Minnesota.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Durant. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Out of hand on it. Booker against Conley. Takes it out to Booker. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Conley kicks to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Conley gets the bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Durant wide open, he fires. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Paul looking around. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The shot by KD. No good. Conley dishes to McDaniels. And there's the pass to Gobert. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Durant with 3. Booker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Suns here with a different look. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Paisley comes in for Kevin Durant. C.J. Warren, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. They get the rebound. Reed kicks to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Warren. Ross with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Baisley passes to Payne. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's Prince on the wing. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Anderson. And Prince with a clear path to the hoop. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You know, one of the things the team has confidence with Prince in is finishing on the break.
Warren on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Warren the pass to Baisley. Payne dishes to Biyombo. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Yeah, he's a threat to throw it down every time he's near the rim. At 6'9", Biyombo has not only the height but the strength and bounce to jam it down.
Here's Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. Reed misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne with it. Guarded now by Prince. Warren kicks to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Right side Warren. It's good. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
For 3, Ross. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. Thanks so much, David, and we'll... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Reed. Anderson is out there with Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Timberwolves leading by 5. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Warren.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Baisley. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Biyombo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And there's the drive. And here's Prince outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ross. Here's Noel. Payne covering. Warren against Prince. It's deflected. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ross is running. That shot off. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Passes to Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Baisley. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Baisley passes to Biyombo, and it's blocked by Anderson. Prince outside, Latre. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Baisley, good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's Noel, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And the pass to Noel. To the right side. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 points so far.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Warren finds Payne. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I like the tough-nosed nature of Bismack Biyombo. He's a dependable role player who works hard on defense.
And the Suns here with a different look. Durant's checked in for Baisley. Okogie comes in for T.J. Warren. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here we go, one-on-one. Paul passes to Booker. Towns with the steal. Booker against Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Booker with no one around. No good on the triple. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And stolen by Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Outside, KD. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Out to Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
the previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, David, thanks. Conley surveying the D. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Paul.
And even though he's a little older, Paul still possesses great speed. Excellent at using that speed in transition.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Big time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Gets it from three-point range.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Towns for three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. Paul passes to KD. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Conley with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker outside. Now the dish to Ayton. And that one is good. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
It's tipped. Durant finds Paul. Out left to the wing. Okogie for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Oh, here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Gobert gets the bucket.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Edwards count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Outside for Durant. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Paul passes to Okogie. Durant trying to break through. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Pass to Durant. This one for 3. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Conley up top, defended by Paul. Conley against ball. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, the pass to Gobert.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Durant missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dishes into Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Off target. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
I smack clowns with mad style.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center spot. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. Morant against Paul. And Morant gets it to go.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Morant against Paul. Outside Booker. The three. Durant, pass to Booker. Over Bane. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Paul's got space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Paul's got his second basket of the game. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Durant with a steal. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Bane. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Shoots. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Bane against Paul. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Outside Bane. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Morant against Paul. Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 7 points.
Very assertive KD is. He's ready to fire fast off the catch.
Pass to Bane. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul finds Booker. And here's Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. To the wing on the left. The three from Ayton. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. The open shot, Morant. Bane, the pass to Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. After this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect. How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
The drive by Paul. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns leading. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And here's Morant outside. From deep, Bane sends it home from 3-point land. Bane's got 5 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Paul shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Morant finds Adams. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Paul. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The 3, Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Bane. Here's Brooks. Carries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Durant, pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Will it go? And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Jackson gets the bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Booker with it, guarded by Morant. Pass to Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Morant. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bane. The three. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The drive by Brooks, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dillon Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
And Brooks drops them both.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Ayton, offensive rebound. Okogie on the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Durant. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the jam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let him.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Terrence Ross. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Darius Bazley. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Payne in at the 1. Here's Bazley. Drills it from deep.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. To the middle. Pass to Tillman. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ross. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Back to Biyombo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Kennard against Ross. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Back to Bazley. Pass to Ross. Here's Bazley. There's the 3. Kennard with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 90 seconds into the second half now. Ross for 3. The second effort. And it's laid in by Biyombo.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Kennard. Lets it fly. Here's Aldama from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Now here's Biyombo. Outside Warren. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And they recover it. Outside Jones. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Biyombo.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Ross. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
And the free throw, no good. Memphis leading. And here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ross. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Biyombo. Aldama grabs a board. For Memphis, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's the pick. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Warren's shot is good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Down low. Here's Tillman. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
It's Warren on the wing. Jones against Payne. Back to Baisley. Jacks up a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting at 45% of the game so far. Kennard outside. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ross against Kennard. Beyond the arc. Outside Payne. Pass to Warren. Here's Baisley. Kicks it out to Warren. Ross with it. For 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Ross on the wing. Here's Baisley going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Jones drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has got 5 now.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Payne. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The official.
The previous play is under
again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. Good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside. saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and-one by Ja.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 47%, a nice number. Outside Bain. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Durant. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Here's Moran with the drive. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jackson to the left side wing. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the Myst.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Booker against Brooks. On the wing, Bain. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pass to Moran. Brooks outside. Back to Moran. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Booker.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And he's good on the second. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Releases. And that one hits the back iron. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Moran. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And the second free throw is good. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
For three, Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And he can't get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. From deep, Morant. The Suns clear it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
From deep, the long distance three is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Paul with it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clear.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. The pass to Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Conley feeling it out. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Morant against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. McDaniels finds Conley. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. And Memphis the other way now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now here's Morant. And he drives in. And Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here is Conley. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Edwards against Bain. Towns for 3. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards dishes to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Morant, right side. On the wing, Jackson. It's Bain atop the key. Over Edwards. Bain finds Adams. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Morant with the steal. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Conley. It's up a three. And Bane pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. Morant with a wide open look. Outside, Bane. For three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Conley into the lane. Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Adams' shot is off. Outside Conley. And the rejection by Jackson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Minnesota on top. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 5. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Morant with the steal. Left side Adams, stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Stolen by Jackson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Morant, right side. Into the lane. And finished up by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Towns, no luck. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Bane kicks to Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. Here's Towns. And here is Bane. Here's Brooks driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Stolen by Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Right block shot. That misses off the backboard. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Noel passes to Anderson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Got that one up quick. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Alexander Walker. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Jackson hits both of them. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on Morant. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Payne for 3. Here's Morant. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
The Timberwolves, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Anderson's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Three-pointer. That one misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside, Jones. The 3. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 5. to Alexander Walker. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Freed. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes it to Kennard. One-on-one here. Here's Anderson. Count that one. Anderson's got his second basket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Jones kicks to Kennard. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kennard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Aldama. Jones in the post. For by Conley. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Aldama passes to Jones. Edwards against Kennard. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 3 to shoot over Conley. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
For the lead. Alive, Minnesota. Towns dishes to McDaniels. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got 8 points.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
.141 left to play here in the third. Jones kicks to Kennard. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Minnesota in the lead. And an intentional foul right there. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Outside for Jackson. Off the run. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Conley with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Edwards against Payne. Gobert the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside, Payne. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Payne, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist. He's got 8.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And a wide open look for Payne. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Conley with the 3. Out to Edwards. Shoots the 3. Oh, he got hacked. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Conley against Morant. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Takes it inside. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards looking it over. Conley with the 3. They grab their own miss. Towns kicks to McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. Bain inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 13. Now here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Morant.
Have mercy. Wow. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Edwards. Feeds to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. The three from Morant. Out to Brooks. Nails the wide open jump shot.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. 1:32 left in the game. Towns for three. The pass to McDaniels from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got 9 points now in just the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Conley for three. Good on the three-point shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Outside Conley. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive. Out to Conley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Morant outside. Brooks for three. The shot, no good. Off on that one. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you.
Thank you.